Hello everyone. Welcome to today's episode of Episeedling podcast series. I am Shreyas and I'm joined with my colleague Martina.
Hello, today we are going behind the scene and we will talk about the reality of being a Marie Curie Fellow. We go behind the lab work. But let's introduce ourselves that we are super international. Shreyas, please.
Thanks Martina for the introduction of the topic. I am Shreyas Padmanabha Sharma Bidubail, currently a PhD fellow. I'm from India. I'm working on biostimulant-based seed priming for improved crop growth and stress tolerance. I'm currently based in Tralee, a small town in Ireland. I am supervised by Dr. Sujit Nirakal, and I have a collaboration with Dr. Sara Farona from the University of Galway as part of my PhD.
Well, I'm from Italy and I'm currently working in Madrid, in Spain, in the Center of Biotechnology and Genomic of Plants under the supervision of Manuel Piñero and José Jarrillo. And I'm investigating the effect of mother plants on the germination and seedling establishment under high temperature. But let's speak about the topic and no more about our lab work.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room right now. That's bureaucracy.
Yes, nobody likes bureaucracy.
While Marie Curie Fellowships are incredibly prestigious and supportive, the administrative hurdles can be daunting. From visa processes to contracts, tax systems to social security, navigating European administrative systems as a non-EU citizen can be a full-time job, Martina.
Yes, I know, no be European in this situation, it doesn't help, but as a European citizen I can say to you that it's not about you, but it's about bureaucracy, because also for me was quite difficult since to work in Spain I needed to have, before to start the contract, a document that it's called NIE, but to have the NIE, you should have a contract, but without a contract, you cannot have the NIE. So I had to go in Spain 2 weeks before to sign the contract, and it was very difficult for me because I didn't know it before. And so, yeah, sometimes it could be very struggling.
Absolutely, Martina. I can totally understand that. At one point, I had to deal with 3 layers of administration: the host company, the university, and the immigration services. So tell me about it. It teaches you patience and persistence, for sure. But also, it underscores the importance of having someone on the inside who can help, whether it's a supervisor, HR contact, or even a fellow PhD student. What do you say?
Yeah, this is true. I mean, I would suggest you, if you want to start these processes, to find someone that can help you. And moreover, we have also, as this program is international, we have cultural and languages barriers because we are not in the same country where we speak the same native languages.
For me as well, there was a huge cultural shift. Coming from India to Ireland was exciting, but not without moments of confusion. Understanding local accents, the workplace culture takes time to incorporate. For instance, Irish politeness and wishing random people on the street with a smile was very different from what I have been used to back home. What about you?
Yeah, well, for me it was more easier since I'm in Spain and we are Mediterranean, so we don't have so much differences. But for example, I'm struggling still with the coffee because it's like very big for me. But yeah, I don't have this cultural shock that someone else can have staying so far from his home. I mean, I can reach my home whenever I want since I'm just 2-hour flight.
Perfect, Martina. And like it's really fun to know that there is someone who is always sharing the similar kind of an experience in the group. That's really fun to understand. Okay, great. So let's talk about balancing research with expectations. What do you have to say about that, Martina?
Well, being a Marie Curie Fellows is not just a normal PhD. We have a lot of training sessions, secondments, dissemination activity, but they put you a bit under pressure, but you have a lot of experience at the end, and you meet new people, new friends, new places, so it's very enrichment experience. But yes, on the other hand, we have a lot of work to do, not just lab work.
Same page. Sometimes it feels like you're juggling 4 roles: researcher, student, communicator, and a networker. Balancing lab work with writing, attending training courses, and also contributing to public outreach, like this podcast for that matter, takes a lot of time management.
Yes, but it's very nice at the end. And yeah, sometimes you have to gestionate it with the lab work, because we don't have to forget that the project cannot always be fluent, and we have some problems. For example, experimental fails, we have to change a bit the project, equipment breaks.
But I also realized that asking for help is totally okay. You are not alone in this. And expectations, while might be high, but can be matched with a strong support framework if you reach out. What do you say?
Yeah, this is true. In these cases, the support and the mentoring is very important. And for example, for me, it's very important to have my supervisor that support me, that guide me scientifically, but also in a professional way. If I have some problem, I can speak with them, and I think that it's very, very important to have with them a good relationship, and we can speak about our problem. And I think that I was very lucky for my supervisor and my lab team, because I'm surrounded of very nice people where I can speak with them and have a development as a person and professionally too.
Same here, Martina. I think in an international project like EpiSeedLink, mentorship goes beyond just thesis supervision. It's about helping us build careers, showing us how to write grants, like the course which we're doing right now, collaborate internationally, and even think about future industry or academic roles. Exactly, I can remember that useful the first meeting was during our training weeks. Even just hearing that others were going through similar hurdles made everything seem more manageable. Now I think maybe we are almost at the end of our podcast series.
Justin wanted to add something on your comment, or your last comment, because for me I feel very, very lucky that we are all together, all of us, 11 of us, because the support between us is very important, feeling like between this network, and we are not alone in our projects.
I totally agree on
Yeah,
that.
and about a final reflection, to summarize it, the Marie Curie experience is very enriching, also if it's not always so easy, but at the end it's very, very a nice experience. You grow professionally, and I'm very happy of this.
Perfect. It challenges you not just as a scientist, I have experience from that, but as a person as well. I have grown with resilience. I have understood the cultural understandings and the ability to adapt in a different new place. Even though there are hurdles, the skills you build are incredibly transferable. That's what I have understood. What do you say?
Yes, and I want to say to the future fellows that don't worry, you are not alone. Grow up with us. Create your community, ask questions, and don't be worried or afraid.
Let me talk about the institutions and the coordinators. Thank you for supporting us throughout this journey. It was really enriching. But also, let's keep simplifying the process to enhance the project management and the time management as well. It makes a world of difference. With this, I would like to thank all the listeners for giving your time and for the EpiSeedLink podcast series as well. Thank you, Martina, for joining me today with this EpiSeedLink podcast series.
Thank you, Shreyas, and thank you for listening to this episode of EpiSeedLink podcast series, and don't miss the next one.
So if you're curious about our research or want to learn more about the EpiSeedLink podcast, do check out our websites and follow us on our social medias. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep growing. Goodbye
and take care.